Hello and welcome. I am Geran and I'm joined again by Charlie.
Hello.
And we are back to play more Conquest of the Last Argument of Kings. This is a relatively new model system that we are playing online using Tabletop Simulator, using the two mods which are linked in the description. One provides the table and everything, and the other provides any models that are missing from the first of the mods. So, we are playing as Charlie's back as the Dweghom, which I think last time we were mispronouncing as Dweghom.
That's correct. And
I am playing the Nords. The Nords are sort of Norse Viking types, and the Dweghom... So it's going to take a lot to not say Dweghom. The Dweghom are like fire dwarves. As there are not currently models for all of the units for which there are rules, we are using some proxies, like I'm using some Spire models to represent Nords, and Charlie's using a couple of Spires, but also a couple of other Dweghom models to represent different Dweghom models. But they're all renamed, so they all sort of say that they are the thing that they should be, and all of that. This battle will be available in two different forms. This is the single long video for your convenience. However, if you would prefer an episodic series, that will be linked in the description. This is a 2,000 point match of Nords versus Dweghom. We have already decided the scenario. We'll be playing scenario 1, that is head-to-head. We've already rolled for our side objectives. Here they are on screen. I don't know Charlie's, he doesn't know mine. The victory points for head-to-head are as follows. 1 victory point for each command card removed from play, 2 victory points for killing the enemy warlord, and 1 victory point for each secondary objective. Play will continue for either 10 turns or until one of us reaches 8 victory points. Deployment of units in Conquest works slightly differently to things like Warhammer. You roll for each unit, and depending on the turn, it has a different chance of things arriving. Turn 1, light regiments will arrive on a 3+, which are my 3 here, and Charlie's 2 here. So Charlie, 3+ if you want to roll for your reinforcements.
Okay, I'm going to roll for the Ballistae, first of all, because I fell last.
Okay.
They are coming on a 5.
Nice.
And now the Inferno Automata. They are not coming in on a 1, so I'll move those forwards.
And
on the field.
I'm rolling for my Raiders, which is a big unit of Raiders. They are not coming on.
It is. Oh, nice.
And then I have 2 small units of Bow Chosen. First of all, A. They are not. And B. They are.
Okay, so 1 versus 1 in units right now.
So now we roll off for initiative. We don't have to build our decks because we have 1 card each.
Mm-hmm.
So
turn it over though, so you don't know what it is.
Of course, yeah. All right, roll off.
I got a 6. You got a 6.
Re-roll.
I got a 2.
I got a 6. So
you kept the 6.
I go first. I have this board edge. Charlie has that one. So I'm clearly going to be deploying there.
Yes.
Because we got a few rules wrong last time, like I said in the last video, which if you haven't seen, you should definitely check out. Dweghom versus 100 Kingdoms, linked in the description. We got a few rules wrong. One of them was how trees work. I don't know if we actually talked about trees in that one much, but I know that in the past we have got it wrong. So the way we interpret it now is that you can shoot and charge out of trees, whereas charging or shooting through or into, and then you get the penalties.
Mm-hmm.
So, also a cool thing is if you press Alt while hovering over a card, it zooms in for you, so you can just see what the stats and stuff are. Although that's actually the marksman clones, so just ignore that. Bow Chosen are good. They're not they're not scouts or something. They're good bowmen. So they have a move of 6 inches. So I think I'm just going to move them all 12 straight into cover. Don't forget to flip your card, Charlie. You don't know what you're using yet.
I'm going to go over here. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Oh.
The Hold Ballistae.
Hold Ballistae. They're going to march on the other side and leave that for someone who can kill them close range.
I forgot.
I don't need to waste my only range unit against you.
I forgot to mention what the terrain does. The rock here and the hay bales here are all impassable, so you can't pass through them at all. This water is, well, it's water, and these trees count as obscuring and hindering.
So I'm going to move forward just straight up by 10, I think. That's obviously the best thing to do. What's the movement on those
6.
bow chosen? It's slightly longer, isn't it?
I did move 12, didn't I? I did,
yeah. You did, yes.
Thought I did. Okay.
Yeah, don't control Z, whatever you do.
Well, that is the end of turn 1. No victory points, because no one's died. Turn 2.
I'll start with the Inferno Automata there on the left-hand side.
Yep. Arrives on a 3+.
That's a 6. Nice.
Okay.
And the Fire Forged with the Tempered Tempered Steel Shaper, arriving on a 5 or more.
Bolinborough.
Not coming. That's a 2. Steel Forged arriving on a 5 as well. Another 2. So no more units. Just the Automata.
I didn't realise your Steel Forged, were huge. I thought they were just more infantry.
They are big. Big boy.
Big and scary. They've got a very, very threatening stat line, your Steel Forged. Anyway, I'm going to roll for my Raiders on a 3+. Nope. My other bow chosen on a 3+. Yeah. And my Huskars, led by my Warlord, Jarl Haster, on a 5. Nope. My Trolls, led by Anaka the Blooded, on a 5. Also nope. And my, I don't know how to pronounce this, I've been pronouncing it Uga, or it could be Uga, also on a 5. Nope. Okay, I'm getting 1 unit of bow.
It's very similar on this side.
Yeah. The thing with his Infernal Automata, they're brutes, and they're sort of big and dangerous, but they're also light and quick. First things first, make your deck.
Done. 2 cards.
Alright, I've got my deck as well.
Okay,
so
roll off then, yes.
2 cards each.
Same number. Got a 3.
So you go first.
I win 1! Okay. Right, how do I play this then? First card, Hold Ballistae.
Okay.
So they are going to walk up towards your side. That's 1 move. So they're 29 away. Okay.
They've got a range. My guys have a range of what, 24?
24, yes.
And yours have a range of 24.
There we go. So that's 3 inches forwards and 2 little turns, 1 inch each.
Oh, that last stand doesn't have a great view past that rock.
It does not, but I'm hoping to rotate them a bit more. Just didn't quite have the movement to do so.
Was that both your moves?
That was both. I moved 5 inches first and then up to there.
Okie dokie. My first one on my second unit of bow chosen.
Okay.
Now these ones, I'm going to move on. Oh yes, I'm going to be using the sort of side deployment thing to bring them on level with my first unit. Because the way it works in Conquest is as you move forward, you sort of secure all the terrain behind it. So I have secured all of this, which means I can deploy on the sides level with these. So first one, they move their 6 on. No, I'm not even going to be moving them the full 6 on. Move them up 3 and then 1, 2. Yeah. Perfect.
You have 6, so you can move another. You can rotate another inch if you like.
I can, but I really don't want to.
No? Okay.
Yep, I'm fine right there, with a commanding view, protected by this rock.
That's a useful little rock to have there.
I was thinking that rock is in a really awkward place, but no, I can hide my archers behind it.
You can do arcing fire, of course, as well.
No, my guys can't.
Oh no, you're not longbowmen.
No, they're not longbowmen, and I think the marksman clones that they're based on, that I'm using the models for, they can. Yeah, they can use Arcing Fire, but Bowchosen cannot.
Fair enough. My second unit is my Inferno Automata.
Yep.
So I'm going to bring them on close up here. Now, obviously, you have to step onto the field and then make your first move action. That means I can't do the fluid formation first of all, doesn't it?
True. Well, you do get to freely choose what formation they're in when you deploy them.
Yes. So, I'm wondering how I'm going to do this.
Well, you have claimed up until about here.
It's about there. So I'll move them up. Let's put them there to mark where they can go up to. And then I will... Can I place them sideways? Like that?
No, you've got to have
they
them
have
marching.
to walk on, don't they?
Yeah.
So they'll walk on. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that.
Okay, that's an interesting formation.
And then I'm going to go 1, 2...
I think you have to move onto the board
True,
before you can
wouldn't it?
rotate.
So let's get them 3 inches on. They have a 5-inch movement. 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
They have an 8-inch
They have
movement.
an 8-inch movement, sorry, so they have 5 inches left if I'm turning. And then I'll go 1 more inch forwards. I'm not getting my words right today.
Oh, that is so threatening.
Yeah, I know. I'm really hoping that they are. Yes!
Oh, no.
Kind of close. Right. Hindering terrain. Does it affect the charge move in any way? It just affects the impact hits, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just means you don't get impact hits.
I don't get them anyway, so...
You do, because you're a brute. Oh, no, you're a light brute.
I'm a
so you
light,
don't get them.
so I don't get them. Yeah, unfortunately. I would love it if they did, but they don't. So I roll 1 dice, and I add that, or is it 2 dice, and add the lowest?
It is 1 dice, and you add it to the move.
1 dice, added
for
to the
a
move.
charge.
3 gives me 11 inches.
Which I think is enough.
Just enough. Just enough. So, oh, no. I get 1 free rotation as well, of course.
You do.
On the way. So, let's go. Oh, straight line towards them. Use free rotation.
That's 9. Oh, wait.
Hang on.
Yeah, hang on. That's further than it was. Because you didn't go as the crow flies.
That's the wrong thing.
Sorry?
So 3 back. Hang on. I'll move back. I didn't go as the crow flies. Yeah. I should just rotate at the start, because then that would be as the crow flies.
Yeah. So, yeah, twice. Yeah.
Twice,
so
was it?
Yeah, it's twice.
And then it was 7 back. Yeah, I don't know why I
Yeah.
squared up like that.
I think that's
You
right.
shouldn't square up if you can just hit them.
Yeah, because that's where you got the like final wheel is to square up. Yeah.
10. Oh, wait, hang on.
Wait.
11.
Yeah.
So I do hit.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Bloody it just.
I thought I just had 10. Like, that's short. That's not right. I can't do that.
Okay, damn.
I can't make a clash action, though.
No.
But they are in combat, which means you cannot shoot them. That is a win in my book.
Whew. What defense do they have? Defense of 3 and evasion of 1. Damn. Okay.
Yes. Praise the Lord, I'm not going to lose immediately.
Alright, well, my next one then is my other unit of Bowchosen. The unit you just... Wait.
That I've just charged.
I put them in the wrong order.
Did you? I know which order you meant them in. You probably just got the cards mixed up.
Thank you. It's because they're just like A and B, and I
Yeah.
got confused. Thank you for understanding.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, I'll use an Inspire to give myself a +1 to clash, and then I will clash
Hit
straight
me.
away. So I have got, shall we say, all 3 are in direct contact? It's not.
Well, the third one.
Yeah, true. That's
isn't
not quite in contact,
diagonally
is it?
in. No, so I'd say support.
All right, support on that one.
But of course, I forgot to do my free fluid movement. Damn.
I don't know if you get that when you're in combat because it's just a reform, not a combat reform.
Just a reform action. Okay.
Let's double check that.
Doesn't specifically say.
Did you want to reform? Because we can roll it 1,
I
2,
can
3.
do
You
it.
can.
I can do it at the start. of the next turn before I do combat. But if you give me time, I'll actually look it up while you're doing.
Oh, I don't know that it will say anywhere. It just.
I think in the turns, like the actions thing, it will say something.
Whether it's a.
Just passes like a reform action.
Yeah.
It's both of them.
A reform action is what it's called, whereas a combat reform action is something different.
Yeah, they are separate.
That suggests that it means you can only do an ordinary non-combat reform for a fluid. An extra reform action.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. So I will not do that at the start of the next turn anyway.
Alright, so I've got 8 attacks, and then it's just 1 for the support unit. So 9 attacks on a clash of 4.
That's a good clash.
Like I said, they're decent units. They've got 2 wounds each, these guys.
Well, they sound just like they're similar to my Fireforged, like guys who obviously have shooting, but then better armor and a bit of a clash and things like that as well. Alright,
so 9 attacks on 4s. That's 4 hits. You have a defense of 3 or an evasion of 1, but I've got no kind of cleave, so.
Okay, so I will take my 4 defense rolls
on 3s.
And save them all. Ooh. Fancy that.
Okay, well, that's the end of the turn, I think. There's nothing else to do, no victory points to allot. Any side objectives completed?
I do not believe so, no.
On to turn 3 then. Light reinforcements arrive automatically, medium on a 3, heavy on a 5.
Okay.
So roll for your ones.
Fireforged first. Roll 1 dice.
With your Steel Shaper.
A 2, so they're not coming on. Steel Forged.
I'm worried about the Steel Forged.
5, so they're coming on.
Oh no.
Steel Forged, move up. Now, heavies.
Oh, they're so terrifying.
Stone Forged.
They're also quite scary.
They are not coming on just yet. Hold Thanes, not quite so scary. They will turn up. They're like, yeah, we want to fight.
Oh no.
And Dragon Slayers.
They are terrifying. Just your entire army.
5!
Oh,
yes.
Your entire army scares me, Charlie.
But your army also scares me because you've got these looking badass Ugga things. They look like they've got bulletproof vests on.
I think, out of fairness, I will say, beware of the trolls. They can regenerate.
They can regenerate? Oh.
I went for quite an archer and monster-heavy army.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything is either an archer or a monster.
Apart from your Huskarls, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Huskarls are literally the only thing that have no ranged in the entire army, I think.
Really? These guys all have ranged?
No, well, either ranged or are a monster. So my raiders come on automatically. Like, technically the trolls are infantry, but, you know, they're non-human.
12 wounds. Mad.
Huskarls and Jarl Huster on a 3. Yep, they're coming on. My trolls with Anaka the Blooded on a 3. They're not coming on. The Ugga also on a 3. They are coming on. And the Mountain Jotnar, known as Yogga, coming in on a 5. Okay. Things are heating up now. So build our command decks. To detail upcoming sort of improvements on them, Jarl Hasta has Bear Aspect, which gives him +1 attack, bringing it up to 7.
Oh, it's a draw event. Mad. The Steelforged, my Steelforged have a draw event. Draw event flux powered. All stands in the regiment with this draw event gain either +2 clash or +2 attacks until the end of the turn. You choose.
Oof.
Oh, that's nice.
They're so threatening. And they just get that by standard.
They've only got clash 2. So I can choose to either have more attacks at lower clash, which is 2, or I can have 4 attacks at just, 4 clash, which is okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool choice.
But with Cleave 1 and Fearsome, I think it could be useful both ways, really.
Also, my Huskarls have a Thegan, which gives them the Bastion Draw event.
Until the end of the turn, the stand and its stands in its regiment have +1 defense.
And also, the character gets an additional +1 defense in duels. So that puts my Jarl up to 3 defense in a duel. Okay, I've got my deck. You have one fewer card in your command deck, which means you get to add or subtract one to the roll to represent yours being easier to control.
I get a 4, you got a 6. I cannot change the results, so
I get to go first either way.
your ball.
Yeah. And my first card is... Well, obviously it's my bow chosen in combat. So, I guess I just have to inspire and clash. Try and do some actual damage. So 9 attacks on 4s again.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, that's much better. 6 hits.
6. Okay. 6 hits.
It is
3
on 4s,
defense.
isn't it? Yes, on 4s. Good. 3 defense.
Oh, 3 damage. I'll roll 3 resolve now.
Yep. They've got a resolve of 3,
I do.
and they have 4 wounds each.
Oh, they saved them, so I still have all my guys. I
Alright.
can take the wounds off the back, or do I have to do one in contact?
Well, you've got the heart counter thing, and when you reach 4, you'll then remove 1 from the back. Yeah.
Yeah, remove them from the back. That's fine. 3. Okay.
Your turn.
I go. What a surprise! Naturally. Okay, so this one is a little different to yours. I've got 3 clash, so
Ooh,
inspire.
wait, you've got Aura of Death. When does that come into play?
Oh, I do. The start of each supremacy phase, each enemy regiment in contact, so that actually happens before.
Oh, yes.
They suffer 1 hit for each standing contact, so that's 2 hits.
I suffer 2 hits.
You may take injury rolls as normal.
2 defense rolls on 1s. So on 1s,
You saved
I
one.
lost a guy. There's a very glass half full, glass half empty. You're like, oh, you saved one. And I'm like, 1 died.
It's the difference between whether it's your unit or the enemy's unit, isn't it?
Do you know if that causes a resolve check?
I don't think so. It doesn't say. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure any clash actions cause, or melee ones cause.
Yeah. All right. Well, that doesn't change the hits I did, so that's not too bad.
That's fine.
Yes, carry on with your murdering of my innocent bow chosen.
Yes. So I can roll 12 dice, and I need 4s if I inspire first. No, I can't roll 12 dice. Sorry, I can roll 9 dice because I have 2 in contact.
Yes.
4 attacks each, and the guy at the back gives a support. If I inspire, then clash 4, so literally hitting you on the same things. With varying success.
Ooh.
So 6 again. The only
Yep.
difference is you don't have such a high defense.
So I've got defensive 1 on 3 wounds.
Yes.
1 more dead. And that means I roll a resolve on a 3.
Sorry, why did you roll 3 dice? I did 6 hits.
You did do 6 hits, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1 wound, 3 wounds. Wait, what's my defense? What did I roll?
Defense, 1.
Yeah.
So
4
you
wounds.
saved 2. You lost 4.
Sorry, I'm apparently not with it today.
4
Resolve
resolve.
of 3.
Nice.
So that's 1 extra wound. So 5 wounds. 3 off him. 2 off you. And we begin the dead pile.
We do. Yay.
Okay. My next are my other bow chosen. I feel I did not plan this correctly. I clearly did not plan this correctly.
I'm not saying anything.
Because there is nothing for me to do with the bow chosen.
I
Why
didn't
did
even want this side.
What? I'm an idiot.
I wanted over here.
I completely wasted you guys. Look at you. Sitting behind that rock waiting to ambush stuff, but you bloody go first. Okay. I'm done. Over to you.
Okay. I think I've also made the same mistake. The whole ballista. Oh, crazy. But I do actually need to move these guys, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to make... Oops. Nope. Ooh, go back to where you were, please. 1, 2, and then I'm going to just go 2 inches forwards.
Okay.
Oh, can they see me? I think they can.
I would say no. I can only see one of your guys. So, maybe. I would say that would be a toss up at best.
I will move them 1 inch backwards.
Fair enough.
And I'm also going to rotate them very slightly because that's what I wanted to do. So now, how about now?
Now I can definitely see you with one of my stands.
With one of your stands? Does that mean I can see you with one of my stands?
I guess theoretically, unless how does it work? You're an ostrich.
Unless I'm an ostrich.
Yeah, I'd say you can.
Is it within their 90
stands.
degrees though? Would you say that is their 90-degree angle?
Oh, that is a good point. Yeah, I'd say that I am out of your front arc.
And I would say that I am in your front arc.
Let's see. Nope.
No, that would indicate we're just out. We just can't see each other. We're like, who might be there?
I just picture us being like that thing in sitcoms where you have like two arguing friends and then they're two friends who sort of get along. They just stand at the sidelines and like, hey mate, hey.
Yeah.
Awkwardly waving.
Just neither of them really wants to commit to killing the other or getting involved in the argument.
And then over off in these trees, some giant bloody flaming metal monsters attack my poor innocent Bochosen.
These guys are just like, oh, I'm glad I'm not on that side.
Well, time for my next one. It's my raiders. And these are a big unit of raiders.
Bring it.
The thing with raiders is they have ranged weapons, but they also have throwing weapons. Throwing weapons mean that they are a light infantry unit that get impact hits. However, I don't see that being very helpful, if I am honest.
I could see you getting a charge in here.
Sorry?
I could see you maybe getting a charge in here.
I really, really doubt it. Just with the size of the unit, I'd have to shrink it. Maybe it's worth doing. I was going to move that out of the way. Sort of debilitates my usefulness for the size, but
I'm not sure actually that regiment's going to fit.
No, it's too big a unit.
Yeah.
Too big a unit to charge, which is a real shame because that would have been a great charge.
Yeah, that looks like it's a powerful unit.
Well, they're essentially the weakest thing in the army, but
they make that really good charge, don't they? And they just do that. Do you know what I mean? Like when you charge in Total War Warhammer, and they both all hit each other, and then they go.
All right, I think I'm just going to sort of come in here.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a move of 5 to that, and yep, you are within not half, but you're within range to be barraged with, I assume, throwing axes, which is a 12-inch barrage 1 weapon. So I will be throwing my throwing axes. They've got a terrible volley of 1.
Do they have any armor piercing?
But I have got... No. But I do have 24 of them.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of attacks.
So I'll guess I'll do them as 2 lots of 12 on ones.
Do you count as shooting into cover right now?
Oh, damn, I do.
Your troops are in the way.
And you are also, I'd say, enough inside the zonal terrain, so it's definitely obscured.
Yeah.
How does it work with stuff in the way?
You can shoot over, because, the arcing fire is shooting over friendly troops or a terrain and not having obscured. So they must be able to just shoot over friendly troops and be obscured. Let's
look that up. If one or more regiments and or obscuring terrain block the line of sight, it is obscured.
I think that just means you are obscured.
Actually, I'm not sure I can see you at all. Oh, hang on. They're brutes, aren't they? So they're size 2 anyway.
Yeah, they are slightly bigger.
So yeah, size 2 means that I can see you over the head of my Bochosen.
Ah, does it? Okay. So that breaks the obscuration from your unit.
It does, yeah, but you are still obscured for being in the zonal terrain.
And also you're less than half your
Yes.
distance, of course, which means...
More than half, yeah.
More than half the distance, sorry. So that means you have
I only get 12 shots
12,
anyway.
yes. Okay, we
On
worked it
ones.
out. It took us a while.
Got there in the end, but
like
the rules can be complex. 2 hits. Oh.
2 hits. Nice. After all of that. I will roll 2. I bet this guy dies. I bet you.
I bloody hope he does, Charlie. That will make me feel so much better.
Yeah, he dies and another guy takes a wound.
Yay!
You can go over to there and I'll deal with him in a second.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh, that makes me feel so good, Charlie.
I'm glad.
Your turn.
Okay, right. My first unit coming on then.
The dead pile.
Right, these are my Steel Forged. They're my medium unit.
Steel forged medium.
Steel Forged medium.
They're ridiculously big, Charlie. You've got more or less an unobstructed view of the battlefield. It's just when you get within range of my Bochos and A over here, you're not going to have a good time.
I am hoping that they can run it with their high armor.
Oh, damn. Yes, they've got an armor of 5.
So I'm just got to hope that you don't get enough ones.
Or rather, evasion, because of their precise shot.
But to be honest, I'm more focusing on when your big dudes turn up, because they're going to turn up soon. So
I will be filling this this board edge with my guys very soon.
Let's actually bring them on. No, let's stick them there. That'll do. Okay, so let's just charge. Oh, hang on. How far can they even move?
6.
6. Yes. 6. Okay, so 6 and then 6 again.
Mm-hmm.
And what? 0.1, there we go. That will
Okay.
do.
Alright.
You'll go, Monsieur.
Next are me Huskarls with Jarl Haster. And I think I'm just going to be facing your steel guys head on. These guys also have throwing weapons and shields, so they have +1 defense in the front arc. Actually, better idea. They're going to be coming on here. So they have a movement of 5. Ooh, just about getting them all on. And then,
Yeah, otherwise you have to take a second movement.
yeah, which I am doing anyway, but to there. Okay, that's my Huskarls complete.
Okay, next up we have my Hold Thanes. So, now these guys are heavy, so they can come on from behind where the Steel Forge joins. Or they can join at the back and march.
Oh yeah, of course, because your automata are light.
Yes, they are.
You've secured a lot of the board with those light units.
They have. They charged very quickly up there, didn't they? That's too far forward.
Yeah.
That's about right. So, they have a movement of 5, I think. Yes, movement of 5. So, let's move them 4 and 5. Then we'll go again. 1, 2.
Think you're going to get bogged down behind your other unit there.
I'm hoping I can run through them. Because if you can clear them, then there's no problem. That's the plan. Anyway.
Alright, my next one. Oh, my Uga. Now, the Uga, they're Cleave 2 Fearless Brutes. So, where can I bring you on? There's no room there, is there? So, I can't bring them on there. I think I'm just going to have to clog up this giant bloody hole in my force. I don't know that many. After this turn, I'll only have 1 unit left to come on.
Yeah, you will.
So I guess I will put them there. They have a move of 6. So to there. Just out of pure curiosity. Is it that you can't charge on the turn you enter?
No, I charged on the turn that I entered.
Let me just check on that. Yeah, a regiment cannot use a charge action if it arrived from reinforcements this turn.
Ah. Well.
Welp. We'll know that next time.
We will. To be honest, now thinking about it, I think we've done that before as well.
Why are you playing with my raiders?
I was just making them slightly more square.
Uh-huh.
I was giving you more inches or anything. They were behind, so I moved
The
them
raiders, they
forward.
don't need to conform to your squareness. Ugh.
Yeah, you can charge if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
I'm torn, frankly, because I can 100% reach you.
But do you want that free charge next turn when I kill your guys?
No, I kind of think... Shall we say we're allowed the one charge each? And then for the rest of the game, we'll observe the actual rules.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Or should we say for the remainder of the game, you're allowed to charge on the turn you arrive?
I don't really mind either way. I can see why it's rule, and it definitely changes balance in one way or another. But
yeah, all right, let's roll for it. 1, 2, 3, just one each.
Yeah, okay.
4, 5, 6, rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just one each.
Okay, so I've done mine. So
yep. So I will now use mine to charge your automata.
Yay!
So we know that this is not the rule, but we made the mistake and we can't go back on it now, so we're just making it fair in our own way. So I will declare a charge. I'll just find out how far I can move.
3 inches.
9 inches total. So if I move forward 3 and then 1, so that's 4. So I've got 5 more inches.
You got a free rotation. That's
Yep.
It doesn't cost you anything, and then you can obviously you get a free rotation when you hit as well.
I'm confused. Where was I?
I don't know. All I know is that you can basically make it with 1 or 2 guys in.
Alright, I was there. And then it was like... If I move like...
3 inches.
3 up, and then 1 round. So that's 4.
Well. That's it, yeah.
Have I made it?
Yes, you can now rotate them in. They'll be in.
Is that close enough?
Yes, just move them in so that they...
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, the reason I was so gung-ho about that is that completes one of my side objectives.
Ah, does it? Nice. Charging into a flank?
Ambush. This objective is completed instantly if one of your regiments performs a successful charge against the flank or rear of an enemy regiment. So,
okay.
1 for me. No impact hits because it's hindering terrain. So that's my Uga done. So is this your...
So this is
Dragon
my Dragon
Slayers.
Slayers now. Let's see
don't forget
what their movement was.
your Warlord's coming on now, and mine's already on the field. Don't forget you get 2 victory points for killing the Warlord.
Yes. Let's just march this guy on here. Slightly over. So I'm hopefully not catching the thing too much. And then I'll go as far forward as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Touching the unit. So, there.
Okay. So my penultimate one is Jarl Haster, who has the draw event of Turn the Tide, which is like... I think that's like you get to choose something else. Isn't that like a fairly standard draw event?
You may choose 1 unit within a certain distance.
That hasn't already gone.
Yes, that hasn't already gone.
I think the idea of it is it gives you like flexibility.
With your command deck, yeah, because obviously once you've set up your deck to be a certain way, reverting it can be quite hard.
Yeah. So the idea is you put him early but not the first, and then that way you can like decide what goes first depending on what your opponent has done. It gives you a bit more tactical flexibility. Not important now because literally everything else on the board has already done something. He can do nothing because he's just a puny little guy on his own. Your card.
Thank you. And same thing. Ray. Then with the Dragon Slayers. All at Vakris.
And my last one is Yoga. Big Yoga.
Yoga!
Yoga. Right, so he can come on behind a medium. So I think I'll have him come on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I've got to use the first one as a charge. Sorry, as a movement. He has a movement of 6. He's quite slow for a big guy. Move to that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't charge, as we've decided. So instead, I will just actually use my second turn to turn one more to the right, and then that is it.
Okay, end of the turn, and it's looking like things are about to get very messy for those automata.
Yeah. Might be the
Let's
first.
hope I roll first.
First real blood. So, on to turn 3. Again, there are no additional victory points. I've got one for the secondary objective. But no command cards have been removed yet. So, into turn 4. Turn 4, mediums arrive automatically, so you get your Fire Forged, I believe.
I started doing my command deck. Yes,
And
Fire Forge turn up.
I will get my Trolls. And then you roll, and your heavy Stoneforged arrive on a 3+. So my last unit arrives. So roll your reinforcements for your Stoneforged, 3+.
3+. Come on, Stonies. Yeah, everyone's on the board.
Because of how late Hasta decided to join the battle, I lost out entirely on his supremacy ability. Because what it does is it allows me to increase the required rolls by 2 for all remaining units. But because he wasn't on the board at the beginning, I couldn't use it this turn.
Yeah.
That would have been sort of ideal. But sadly, he needs to be on the board to use it.
Yeah, then you would have outnumbered me.
I would, for one turn.
Still could be enough. Delaying my reinforcements by one turn allows you to crush what's on the field.
Yeah, it can be very useful if you get him early, but because we both got a lot of units last turn.
We did.
Okay.
Oh, we definitely
create our decks. All right. Yeah, you have one more than me. I've got 9.
So, for once in, well, forever.
Yeah, the Dweghom usually have fewer.
Mm.
So I actually get the plus or minus.
How come you have a... Oh, yeah, of course, you completed the initiative. My bad.
Yeah. I roll a 5. That's a good number.
That is a good number. I also rolled a 5. So, first or second?
I would like to go first.
Thought so. Hit me!
I will very, very hard with my Huskals.
Ah, okay.
So they are 12 inches away. They've got a move of 5, which means I cannot get the charge on the first move.
No.
But they do have throwing weapons, so it is worth using my first move to go 4 forward and then 1 to there to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And my second one to charge.
Yes.
So I need...
I think you probably need the 8.4.
Yeah.
Obviously you don't really want to have to rotate around. Cause if you can get above, so that'd be a 4. A 4
I'd
allows
say
you
an
to charge
8.
straight into it.
In a straight line, 8 will get me to you, so I need to roll 3 or higher.
Yeah.
Don't forget that they have the Bastion draw effect, which means they all have +1 defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I need, 3 or more? Don't fail me now. Come on. Oh, yes. I thought that was a 2.
Nice.
Oh, close. All right, so they charge the full 8 forwards and then wheel into contact. There. Okay. Throwing weapons, so they get impact hits.
They do.
I don't know how that works with multiple ranks, actually. And it is the number of stands in contact with the charge target.
Yes, so you get 6. No, 4.
The Jarl has 7 attacks.
So he gets impact hits too, yeah?
He does have throwing weapons, yes.
Yes, so he gets round up, I think.
It
rounds
rounds down. So he gets 7 and then 4 for the Huskars and 4 for the other Huskars. So 15. Halved is 7.5, rounded down 7 impact hits.
7 attacks. We resolve them as normal, which means they do hit, and I just take saves against them. So my whole ballista have a defense of 2 and a shield. So they get
wait. Each stand not in contact contributes 1 impact hit.
Oh, does it? So that's another 5?
4.
11.
I guess that's for the added weight.
Yeah, of the attack.
So...
11 on 3s. I think that's a lot of people dead. 1, 2, 3... Oh, hang on. 4 save, which means 7 die.
Oof.
And
that is nasty.
Yeah, I don't like impact hits at all in this game. I think they're overpowered because you don't have to roll them. And another 3 leave, so I'm left with 2 guys on the field, which means they are broken and not shattered, so just broken. State
Little
2.
arrows. Okay. Well, so they're broken, which means they get the little broken thing.
A little sticky.
Right. I feel I need to reveal one of my side objectives. It's not completed, but it's one that we have never ever managed to complete.
Okay.
It's the one that's break and then shatter in combat on the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's virtually impossible to do, right?
It is. You need the enemy unit to have more than 4 pieces in it to be able to do it.
I'm not suggesting...
I have the exact same objective.
Really?
Yeah.
What I propose is another house rule. And it's entirely possible, if you're watching this and you know that we're understanding this rule incorrectly, please, or this objective incorrectly, please do let us know. I propose a house rule of, instead of break and then shatter, it could be break and then destroy.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's still sort of a 1-2 punch. But like in this case, if I charged you and then wiped them out in the same turn, which I can't do because second move was the charge.
Now, but you could have had it been your first move that was the charge.
Then theoretically I could have got that objective, but I still have no idea, because it's one of these weird things where you're hitting them, but you don't want to hit them too hard because you don't want to destroy them, you just want to shatter them.
Yeah.
And it just seems like a really odd requirement. But...
yeah, I'm happy to go with broken and then shattered or destroyed as the rule.
Okay. All right. So
turn.
If you want, as we both have it, we can have that as the rule for this game as well.
Mm-hmm. That sounds fine to me. So I've just got to break you and then kill you in that same turn.
Yes. But it has to be 2 separate things. So one action causes the break, one action causes the shatter or death. Okay,
my go. I'm going with my Inferno Automata now.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt a combat.
Aura of Death. We forgot it again.
Aura of Death, yes.
So that's 2 on my Bow Chosen and
1 on
I'd say 2 on my Ugo because it's diagonal.
Yeah, well, it's definitely
not quite diagonal,
but it's almost it's as close as you're going to get really in this, isn't it?
I suppose. All right, so 2 on my Bow Chosen, they have a defense of 1. They both 2 died, so that's another base gone.
Yay!
And my Uga, they have a defense of 2.
2.
And they also suffered 2 wounds. They, however, do have 4 wounds each.
So I'm going to go all out. I'm going to inspire.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do 8 attacks against the Bow Chosen.
Okie dokie.
4s. So 4 hits on a defense of 1.
Okay. 2 saves, 2 dead.
2 resolve.
2 resolve, and then resolve... Oh no! Oh hell! They've got 2 wounds each.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well.
We're really good at this game, aren't we, Charlie?
Yeah, so good. I think we probably should bring this unit back in then.
Fair. I'll get another.
Drop him down to.
Health
Actually, no,
tracker.
we can just get rid of him, and then you can roll 2 resolves. See if another dude runs away. Whoops.
Sure. We're just gonna keep going with this.
Yeah, I
That's
don't really want to.
Resolve is 3, so that's 1 wound. That's not even a.
I wish I'd known that before, but never mind.
It's entirely on me for not noticing that my own things are 2 wounds. We're sorry that we're so terrible at this. Like I said, I didn't say it this time. I said it in the last game. We're mostly self-taught, and we, yeah. I apologise.
Self-taught. That's an excuse.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good excuse.
It's not bad. So, how many points are those bow chosen worth? Because they're really good. They
are 240 points for 3 bases, 3 stands.
Mad. So they're only 40 points more than my automata.
All right, my Uga. So, how do you do a combat reform?
If the result is higher than the highest resolve characteristic in your regiment, then your regiment has made a fighting reform.
Yeah, so it's a resolve check.
Oh, yeah.
And
Sorry, below it's made a clean reform.
Resolve of 2 is probably not worth it.
What were you going to do with them?
I was just thinking of moving them so that I had more in contact.
So just like moving them down?
Basically, yeah. It would also get them slightly further away from your Steel Forged.
It would.
But instead, I will... Let's see, you've got... How many wounds do they have? They've got 4 each, so that means they've got 7 wounds between them. It's unlikely that I... Then again, I've got Cleave 2.
Yeah, that instantly knocks off.
Leaving
And of course, my resolve, I have to re-roll it if you're flanking me.
True. You see, what my thinking is, it might be worth trying it without the Inspire, so that I can then reform so I don't get charged in the flank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for the ambitious play, not inspiring, and just hitting with 8 attacks from them, and then 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks. Alright, so 12 attacks on 3s. Ooh.
So that was
7?
5 missed, 7, yes.
5, 6, 7. 7 hits, and you have defense of 1.
Defense of 1, so I save 1, and I lose 6 wounds. And I roll 6 resolves. And... yeah, there's no way I'm...
Wipe out?
Wipe out.
Ooh.
Didn't mean to make him flash.
They just look like giant flaming orangutans to me.
They do.
Maybe it's just
I do agree.
like the quality of the 3D rendering of this, whatever.
Yeah, it's weird just how it's like very triangular in its nature.
Yeah,
but it's because he
assume...
took it from a scan.
Yeah, I've no idea how he did this. Very clever. By the way, we're not like complaining about the quality of this. This is a fantastic mod. All right, so I will then do a reform, which is not a thing I do often, so I will need to look up.
Reform, it's not a combat reform anymore. It means you can just freely change the layout of your regiment. However, I don't think...
The centre must not move, and no stand may move further than its march distance, but it looks like I can completely turn around.
You can completely rotate the unit. I wasn't sure you could rotate, but you can.
Well, theoretically, they could like rotate individually, so none of them move more than 6 inches. But in practice, I could like do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Then the woods are mine. I name these the Uga Woods. The Uga Wooda.
Okay, so my turn. I've got the Blistay, which are now dead. They have to reform first, which is unlikely. 3.
Sorry, what's this?
Reform.
Your ballista
Rally.
doing
Sorry.
a rally.
So combat rally. Oh, it doesn't rely on resolve. They just automatically.
No. I think that's just an automatic thing.
And then I do 2 clashes.
I think unless I'm terrifying.
Yeah, I get a -1 on a resolve. If I'm terrifying. If you're terrifying, I think fearsome. You have to on the combat rally. You have to roll and check your resolve. Anyway, 2 attacks at clash 1. Nothing. So
you're not going to try and withdraw. You're just going to fight it.
There's no point in saving them. Is there 2 guys? They're going to melee down the line. I mean, the difference is that maybe they wouldn't get in the way of my Thanes charging, but
true. I'm sorry, Charlie.
No, it's okay.
Your man. Time for my raiders. Oh God, no! Don't pick him up. Don't pick. What are you doing?
Whatever you do, don't control Z.
Yeah. Just slot him in there. Okay. Right, try picking them all up from this angle. Right. Now, these are in a very awkward place.
They are, yeah.
I was sort of expecting your guys to still be alive. I actually think it's probably worth just doing a combat reform. Sorry, a reform.
And just rotating them?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that, okay. It's going to reform to get them there. And then 4 to there. And then 1 round. Okay. I've got a bit of a log flume at this side. It's funny how in our last game, the centre of the board was completely unoccupied because there was a big statue in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
This time it's completely unoccupied because there is nothing in the middle.
And because your bow chosen have got it marked down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your guys managed to charge into my whole ballista across the whole distance that I had left. I should not have moved forward, should I? Oh well, never mind.
Okay, that's my raiders. Over to you.
Cool, what have I got next? Steel Forged. So, distances 14 to there. 11.2 to there.
If you charged my Huskars, you would get impact hits.
I would.
And it would be a flank charge. I wouldn't get my shields.
Yeah. However, I have to rotate to be able to do it, which means I lose 5 inches of movement.
Then you get a free rotate.
When I declare the charge, but I don't get that first. So I've got 6.
Well, if you rolled a 6, you would just be able to charge from right where you are.
Yes.
Don't try it. It's not going to work.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then 3. And that leaves me with a 4 required to hit the charge.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to have to go for it, aren't I? Because I haven't got any other choice right now.
They don't have any kind of range, do they?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, I do get to say whether or not they are going to... Sorry, they get the flux thing. I'm going to give them the extra attacks for this time, so hopefully if they can hit the charge, they will get extra impact hits.
Very true. Yes, that is a good use of it.
But will they hit the charge? No.
Oh.
So they move 1 inch forwards and are stranded right in front of the ogres. Great.
Excuse me, we're called Uga.
Uga, sorry, Mr. Uga.
For your, for your, what's the word?
Information?
For your insolence, for your mistake, we are going to charge you in the flank next turn.
Yeah, I figured that.
Due warning and all.
Oh, yay! It is sleeping up after the first battle, after all.
All right, my bow chosen A.
Mm-hmm.
I was sort of expecting you to have, moved something within range by now.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else that is actually ranged? The Fireforged?
Fireforged have some ranged, yeah.
16 inch. Is that it? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and your Sorcerer.
Of course, yeah, he gets a spell.
Yeah, he's going to be threatening, and he's coming on this turn. I kind of want to get the shot off on them. Alright, I'm going to use my bow chosen to move. Let's go with 4 inches to there, and then 1 inch round. So tell me. Yeah.
Hit.
They're now in range for a barrage 2.
Yeah, so you get 12 shots.
Let me just find precision.
You, on a 1, ignore my defense. And my defense becomes 0 unless obviously I have a shield.
Oh, I see. Right.
So basically, you shoot from my eye holes and ignore your armor. So I can use my evasion still.
Yeah.
But only on those that hit 1s.
Okay.
So just don't roll any 1s and I'll be fine.
All right. Well, I get my 12 shots because although it's obscured because of long range, they have 2 shots each.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 12 shots, and they are hitting on 2s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for 6 hits.
Yes. However,
And
three
of them.
Of course, 3 of them were 1s. Ah, right. Okay.
Well,
so
logically, it makes sense. Half of the ones that hit, I guess. So if you want to do the,
yeah, I suppose it does. But I think for the dice roll, it's a bit many. But
if you want to do the 3 defense ones first.
So 3 defense requiring 5s. Do you have any armor piercing?
No.
No. Okay. So they're all fine.
Yep.
Now I get
And
an evasion of 2 on the other guys.
Damn, that's still pretty good.
That's okay. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Considering, because evasion is supposed to be like you're quick enough to avoid them.
Yes.
But like, you have an armor of 5.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
How is it that something with that much armor is also evasive?
Because we said so. Okay, Dragon Slayers, these guys. Okay, I'm just going to have to run down the middle, I think.
Well, my Uga might not be charging your Steel Forged.
Him back very gently.
So easy to do that.
Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, so we want to go to there. Do you want Uga get impact hits because they're brutes?
Sorry?
Uga, they get impact hits, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll just have to shrug that off.
He's going to take it on the chin with Orlick Vakris.
Mm-hmm.
What's his supremacy ability?
The Enduring Mountain, which allows him to do one thing. Your regiments ignore 1 point of cleave or 1 point of armor piercing from any attacks for this turn. Or for the turn this supremacy ability was activated, basically. So you can ignore 1 cleave or 1 armor piercing.
Well, if I may make a suggestion, that might be worth doing next time when my Uga charge you.
Mm-hmm. Seeing as they have cleave 2 and I'm going to die.
Have you got cleave 4?
I do have cleave 4. The Dragon Slayers are a very powerful unit, so I'm not too worried about them. As long as they can survive the charge from those flipping free hits that things just seem to get running at stuff. I just don't get that. You run at something. I get that, the impact hits. I'm not too worried about the Dragon Slayers if they can just withstand the charge.
It's the Jarl.
Yep, he's the big boy. He gets a big movement, doesn't he?
Sorry?
Oh, the Jarl. Sorry, I thought...
Not the Jotnar.
Yeah.
No, the Jarl Haster, my warlord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's useless. He can do nothing. He has no one to duel.
Not yet.
All of your characters are miles away. 2 of them aren't even on the board yet. Okay, that was just a pointless move then. Over to you.
Thank you. Free move for me. Same thing. However, if these guys are not within 12, so never mind. You'll go.
Okay.
Should really get around to setting characters as first, if they have that draw event.
It's useful sometimes. It wouldn't have been useful for me. It probably would have been useful for you.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get your Thanes, but it's just such a situational thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think but it's a draw event, so theoretically you can do it once per turn.
Yeah, you have to kind of guess, because you have to already set up your deck so that your commander isn't near your unit, because you're either going to activate this unit or another, and you put that one further back so that you can immediately activate it. So, say for example, next turn, I knew I wanted to use these Steel Forged first. I could put my Hold Ray first in order that I can use them definitely first, and then have them last. But again, I don't see the point. You just put the card in there, you know.
Yeah, I tend to have my characters at the bottom.
Yeah,
unless there's like a duel coming up.
The characters
right
underneath the units that have played them.
I've moved 5, and then I will be shooting. So as I am inside the cover, it counts as not shooting through. Am I correct in that?
Yep.
At least in our new interpretation, which again may not be correct.
8 shots this time. On one shooting on my armor.
I'm actually within half range.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 8 shots on 2s, I believe.
If you move,
I really didn't see these guys getting any shots in this game.
No, me neither. Oh, how did you have 3 ones again? Right, I'll roll the 1 first this time. So
okay.
Evasion of 2 for the Dragon Slayers, and none of them evade.
Right, so that's 3 wounds.
Another 1
on a 4.
4, he saves, so I lose 3 guys.
How many wounds do these guys? Let's check. Just the 1 each, okay.
Yeah, see, they're 305, and they're only 1 wound, but they obviously have huge defense.
Yeah.
Wound 2 just strikes me as an odd choice.
It is a very odd thing. That's why it threw me in. My trolls, I think, have 2 wounds each, but they have regeneration, so that sort of makes sense. They're like small monsters.
Yeah.
But the bow chosen, maybe it'll be revealed in the model. Like, I've now seen the Hellbringer Drake model, and whereas we imagined a dragon breathing fire,
it's actually like
it seems to be more like an armadillo with cannons on its back.
Yeah.
So maybe when the bow chosen are revealed and they seem to be sort of half monster creatures, that might make a bit more sense.
Hold Thanes.
Ah. They're in a bit of a tricky spot.
Yeah, nothing about this battle has gone right at all for me, to be honest. Everything just seems to be overlapping and not hitting where it wants to be. Because this would have been fine had I not committed these, had these struck. But they've committed and they didn't strike, so... And I've lost...
Well, you do have the majority of your falls coming on. You've only lost the Automata and the Ballistae.
Yeah, I haven't lost that much, but I feel like I'm very spread.
I get what you mean. You're tilted. You know, you're thrown off balance. And that can be a real negative when like you lose essentially a flank.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's give this a go.
Going for the flank charge.
I am.
Is this a charge?
No, they're not going to get. I'm not going to get. I just need to get them in. I don't know how else I can get them into this combat.
Because if I manage to kill your 2 Ballistae, I could then charge on my second move.
You could.
And get all the impact hits again.
There we go. So, okay, if I get a 1, I'm going to roll. I'm going to see what I get. And then I'll just let the dice decide. I got a 3.
That's fair. So you got 8 inches.
This might not work. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then 90-degree turn. And that's another 2. And that should connect and rotate like that.
Yep.
If I'm correct.
Okay, flank charge.
And I actually can get a free inspire and do a clash.
I swear you moved before you rolled for the charge.
I did not, no. I was thinking about it, and I rotated slightly, and then I rotated back and said, roll the dice. Yeah, I'm going to take some attacks. Yay me!
All right, well, you're in contact with the Jarl Hasta now.
I am, so this is going to go badly for me. So I get 9 attacks, because 2 guys are in base contact, and 1 is a support. I'm clashing on
the free inspire. So you normally clash on 3s plus the 1 for the free inspire.
It was a 3.
Ooh.
Just rolled over onto a 5. So 5 hits.
5 hits. My Huskarls have shields. You cleave 1. Okay.
Yes.
So that gets rid of their +1 defense for the Thegan, bringing them back down to 2s.
Mm-hmm. Did you say they had shields?
So shields on the front, but they've got 2 defense and then they've got the shield and the Thegan.
Hmm?
So they still get the Thegan, which cancels out your cleave.
Yes, and so they're on 2s. Yes, that's okay.
They're on 2s. 5 on 2s. Ooh, 4 wounds.
Okay, now your resolve is where you might fall down.
Yep, so I've lost 1 base at least.
Mm-hmm.
So their resolve. How does resolve work with a character? Do they get to use his or something? Well, I do get... How many stands have I got? I've got 6 stands, so I do get +1 to the resolve.
Doesn't say the highest in the unit.
Yep, you are correct. So they have a resolve of 3 plus the 1 for having 6 stands. So
4,
a resolve...
You do have to re-roll though, I'm afraid.
Because it is in the flank.
Yes.
So reroll 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 extra wounds, 3 extra wounds.
I'm happy with that. That will do for today. For this turn.
Alright, nice charge. My next one is Yoga. 2 that way. That's 4. And then 3 to there. 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's Yoga done. Not a lot he can really do. I put him there just in case I couldn't kill your automata with my 3 other units.
Yeah.
I may have gone a bit overkill on the automata. Alright, your turn.
Yeah, considering the automata were...
They're
They're only a light unit, yeah. Okay, Fireforged. Right, these guys coming in.
There's your line, because that's the furthest point. One of my units is forward.
Okay, I think I'll come on this side.
Okay.
I'll come in here. Whoops. That jumbled around a bit too much.
This is Bolin Burrow.
Yes, Bolin's here. They give you a good shaking down.
He's the only one who didn't make an appearance in our last game, because both Boris and Orlik were in the previous one.
So we'll go... Well, enough to bring us on, so do 3.
Yep.
No, I will put it down, and I'll turn from him. And then I will do a volley into your dudes.
Ooh, okay.
And they can quite easily see these guys here.
Yep.
All of them, I think, probably
Yeah,
without,
I'd say you've got...
using the ballistae, and they could all hit them, couldn't they?
I'd say you definitely have a clear shot there, yeah.
Yeah. I have a Tempest Steel Shaper, who obviously gets shots, but I'll do the Fireforged first. They have 1 shot each, Barrage 1, Armor Piercing 2.
Oof.
So that's quite good, but they only have a volley of 2. I have 12 guys.
Alright.
2s to hit. Oops. That was good. I'm happy with that. That's good. That's
I like your wooden dice.
Yes, I also like my wooden dice. I picked them out this morning.
So 5 hits.
5 hits. That's obviously just from the Fireforge. Would you like me to do the ones from the... Because
he doesn't have armor piercing, so
no.
If I do my rolls for the armor piercing ones first.
Mm-hmm.
So they have 2 plus the 1 for the shield plus the 1 from the Thegan, bring it up to 4 minus the 2 because of armor piercing, bringing them to 2. And it was 5 hits.
Mm-hmm.
On 2s. Ooh, 4 losses.
Oh, jeez. Shall I do the sorcerers before we do resolve?
It's a range shot, so it doesn't inflict resolve.
It doesn't. Of course it doesn't. No, my bad. Never mind. Sorcerer, barrage of 4, hitting on 3s.
What's their range anyway? 16. Yeah, they're within the half.
He's range 20 anyway, so that's fine.
Yep.
2 shots with no
Okay.
armor or anything, so you should take your normal saves.
Yay. 2 on 4s. Yep.
4s are much
saved.
nicer than 2s, aren't they?
Yeah. And I have to do a real jiggery to get some 4s over here. Have to be hit from the right angle and have a particular guy with them.
Yeah.
Okay. My penultimate card is the Trolls. My final unit is coming onto the board.
I'm interested to see what they do.
As am I.
You can reach anything.
So they have Cleave, Fearsome, and a regeneration board draw event. And they move 7 inches.
Oof.
I think I will wait there.
My next card is my Tempered Steel Shaper.
He's got magic, right?
He does have magic. His magic is Home Blades, which allows him to give +1 clash to the regiment near them.
How long does that last?
Until the end of the turn. No use this turn. I need to cast it earlier on.
Yeah.
In the
I
game.
suppose he wasn't on the board earlier on.
No, there was no point. So, your go.
Okay, my final card gives him +2 volley. So I'll just mark that on him. So he has a volley of 4. Because the Trolls don't actually have any range things. But they do have Cleave. Alright, Anarcha isn't going to do anything. He's only got a barrage of 12, which I believe is out of range. Yeah.
Okay. So my go now?
Yep, all of your goes now. I'm done.
Forged. Now, can you redraw that line for me that you had on?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's where we were.
Yeah. So
Bang! I was nearly perfect. With my...
Okay, Charlie. Okay, just move your Stoneforged on and be happy with it.
Okay, I'm going to put them here. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to rejiggle that formation.
Oh, I would recommend you do.
Because obviously bouncing right.
You're just going to be jam-packed between some hay bales in the edge of the board.
I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it over. So that one is in the center. And I'm going to put this one in the back.
Ooh, you might have a hard time just getting on the board, you know.
Do you think that when they say come on the board, you can just do this?
I don't think so, no.
It's not just a 5-inch movement. Because that means they just rotate onto the board. They just walk on. But I do think you're right about that. I need to try and move forward and rotate.
I mean, if I was to make a recommendation, I'd say come onto the board further back, like here. And then rotate and march through. Otherwise, you're just jamming yourself into a corridor and my Jotnar is right there.
He is, yeah. Okay, let's do that. And then let's march 10. So, I mean, I could have ended up over here, but the thing is, I would have been there. So I'm not really comfortable with that position.
He's really big. It's like I'm looking at it from the perspective of like your guys, and my Yoga is almost as tall as the trees. Or maybe not, but you know,
he's halfway there.
It's a hell of a lot further than you are.
Okay, my last character,
tiny bodice.
He just rotated for some reason.
I'm going to guess it's Boris.
Boris Olgard. Yeah. Okay, he has a spell called Fireball. Baby, I'm a fireball.
What is his range on Fireball?
20 inches.
Ooh, okay, he can hit Yoga unobstructed.
He can.
Or he can hit any of the others obstructed.
I'm going to hit Yoga because he's huge and I want to hit him. I want to hurt him. He looks mad.
Yoga don't like that.
Ah, no, he doesn't have a... Sorry, his barrage has a range of 20. His spell has a different range. It's 12 inches. Which
that
can't hit.
Is not quite in range.
No, so never mind. Your go. Well, no, not your go. End of the turn.
Yoga heard what you said.
Yoga's going to come and hurt the Stoneforge now,
Yoga angry.
He's on his way.
Anyway, I believe you have one death.
I do. My Inferno Automata.
No. So I get 1 for that.
You do.
So turn 5. Everything's on the board, so we don't need to worry about reinforcements. We just build our deck.
Okay, yes, I'm done. So we need to roll off.
So we have 9 each.
Mm-hmm. Straight roll off. I rolled a 1. You go first.
I rolled a 3. Okay, first off we have the Huskars. So, I get to split my attacks, don't I?
You can split them as freely as you like.
I'd say that if these guys were to attack these ones, they would only count as support. So I think I'm going to be committing 4 and then 1 extra for that against your Ballistae.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest against your Thanes.
Okay.
So starting off with the... Oh, I may have misplayed here. No, it's fine, I'll just go with it. So 5, 6... I can't count. 4, 5 against your Ballistae. So we'll do that first. Inspire, and then Clash on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
5 on 4s. Nice.
Nice. This is hitting the Ballistae, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so these guys have 3 defense.
Mm-hmm.
And
2 plus the shield.
survives.
Wow.
Resolve of
Yep.
2. He stays!
Wow.
What a legend!
That is incredible.
Oh, amazing. You think you know a unit. And then...
Alright, and the rest has to... These 4 and this one all attack the Thanes.
Are they all
So-
the same values?
No, Hasta will be separate. Oh, actually, no, he's on 3 as well. And none of them have cleave.
Okay.
So yeah, they all attack together. So he has 7,
Mm-hmm.
and then 4 from that one, bringing it to 11, and then 1 extra for that.
12.
So 12.
Okay.
I'll do them in 2 6s.
Okay.
And these are also on 4s. Wow.
Ooh, 5.
5. 8.
Yes, 8. Okay, I
Uh,
have shield and defense of 3.
Oof. That's
So
gonna be tough.
that's 4.
Ooh.
2.
Damn, that's tough.
It is. I moan a lot, and then I'm like, oh, the dwarves, they're hardy. Interesting twist.
Oh. Is that to use Turn the Tide?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. So Turn the Tide is a draw event that the Warlord gets, and it allows you to choose another regiment within 12 inches, which is essentially the Dragon Slayers, the Steelborn, or the Steelforged, or the Hold Thanes in this case, and you can then activate it as if you just drawn their card.
Yes. Okay, I am going to charge with Dragon Slayers into the other.
Okay then.
Last one. I'm going to activate the Dragon Slayers, and I'm going to use them to charge into the others.
Okay.
So I have 5 inches movement. I need, to make it. I think I need 2 to go straight forwards.
You've got charger. You've got a movement of 5, so yeah, you need to roll a 2 in order to get the charge.
Yeah, I think 2 looks about accurate. Not 2 dice. Sorry, I need to roll a 2. Come on, come on, please. This is me shaking the dice. Come on, baby. Yes, 3.
Nice.
Okay. So obviously charging into terrain. No impact hits.
Which I don't believe you'd get anyway.
Nope. I don't know why I was worried about impact hits before. Don't know why I even thought about that. They're just beasts. Never mind. Anyway, so they are going to run into combat and inspire automatically and get my clash.
Okay, so they
This
have a
one.
clash of 4. Oh, they've cleave of 4 as well.
They do. Bye-bye.
So you're hitting on
so I'm hitting
5s.
Games now.
1 attack each. And what about him? He's also hitting on a 5.
He's got 6 hits, but hitting on a 5 with no cleave.
Okay, so you'll have to do it separately.
I will have to do him separately. 2 supports and 8 attacks. So 10 attacks in total for my Dragon Slayers.
Okay. And they're hitting on 4s.
Mm-hmm. That's 7 hits.
And I get no defense against those at all, so that's immediate 7 wounds. So I will also roll the resolve for those now.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a resolve of 2, but they're also fearless. I don't think that has any effect apart from against terrifying. Yeah. Ignores terrifying and fearsome. Doesn't actually... doesn't affect resolve rolls. So resolve of 2, 7 rolls. Ooh, 5 more wounds. And then your hold rate.
Yeah.
Sorry, Orlick.
Orlick gets 6 attacks. Hitting on 5s again.
Yep.
1 miss, so 5 hits. And cleave 1, so...
Wait, sorry, you were hitting on 5s.
Yes.
I thought you were hitting on 4s before. So I think you got an extra hit.
Oh,
yeah, you did. You got 1 extra hit. So I'll
thank you.
Add 1 more to that. And then on a 2. Yay!
Yay. Then 5 hits with -1 cleave.
5 hits. Okay, so defensive 1. I think you might wipe out my Uga.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't worried about the Dragon Slayers as long as they survived the charge.
So that's 20 wounds, and the way it works with multi-wound things is you sort of track them and then you remove whole units, whole models at a time. So 3, 4, 5. He's broken, definitely, but...
Oh, he is definitely broken.
How does it work with shattering?
He needs to take resolve hits still.
Sorry?
He needs to take resolve rolls against the 5 hits from the Raig. Sorry.
No, I did those. Didn't I?
No, you saved 5 and you didn't save any of them, and you forgot to take your resolves.
I did forget to take the resolve.
I mean, I'm kind of like, I don't really want you to...
No. I
One of my objectives, obviously, is to break and then shatter you, not break and shatter you.
Well, that's 4 more. 4 more wounds.
It's 4 more. You saved 1, but it was not enough to save Ugger.
Ah, what an Ugger defeat.
So,
ugly gone.
Enlighten me. How many points are they worth? Because I felt like they relatively cheap, meaty things.
300 for 6.
300 for 6.
So 50 each.
Okay, so they're not overly expensive.
I don't know why you're so obsessed with the points cost of things, Charlie.
I like thinking about costs and how effective they are to points and things. It's just something in my head. So I'm more constantly going through on these guys and working out who's actually worth the amount of points I paid for them. It's just something I do. Just let me do it.
Look, I'll give you the bloody army list after the battle.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. I can go, look, oh, this was quite good.
Okay, well, that was devastating.
Well, my Steel Forge is 350 for 5, so...
Are you done with them now?
Yeah, I am. Sorry, just talking about points.
Right, that's my Uga. They're immediately dead, so I just discard those and draw another. And it is the Bochosen Bee. My little unit over here. And he is just going to open up on your bloody Dragon Slayers, he is. So they are... At least 1 unit of those is within the front arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Does this count as shooting out or into?
I think because the base is like almost wholly in, then it counts as in the zonal terrain. Because I think the idea of it being zonal terrain is sort of anywhere inside the base is like inside it.
Yeah, so I get cover against you as well as you
Well,
getting
I don't think you get
obscuring.
covered
Sorry.
because you're inside it.
Oh,
So like,
well,
I
I'm
think
only
if you were
half-
shooting me
yeah.
back, but like you wouldn't get cover anyway because I'm inside and I'm shooting out.
Yeah, but if I was in fully, would I be
I
obscured?
still don't think you'd get any cover for it
Hmm.
because I'm not shooting into or through, which we take in this game to understand as sort of in and then out again.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm just inside shooting.
Cross the border, entering,
Yeah.
and yeah. So as long as you don't have to cross the border with your line of sight to enter it, then you don't get the obscuring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
sounds
way I
fair.
interpret it. Okay, so I get 8 shots. On 3s, because it's 2 plus the take aim.
Mm-hmm.
4 hits.
4 hits.
2 of which ignore defense.
Okay, so I'll take 2 first. Ignore. That's
Yeah,
on the
2.
dragon chart. 2. So 1 saves, 1 does not. Then 2 hits on armor of 4. Both saved. So 1 person is destroyed. Well, that last base will go, and I'll just take a resolve on 4.
You don't take a resolve on
Oh,
volley.
volleys. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I always do that. So casualties.
It's
Who
because
runs
you used to
away?
it in Warhammer. In Warhammer, you take like you shooting can cause morale checks.
Yeah, it can.
And
Although
it
I
sort of makes sense.
I'll never play it that way when I play Warhammer. I just completely forget about range shooting. I think it's because I've been playing this now, and I haven't played Warhammer in so long that when I've played it again, I'm like, oh no, shooting attacks
Converted.
don't cause morale checks.
Okay, so that's my my bow chosen. Done.
Nice. Next up is my Dragon Slayers. They are already done, so they're ignored. Does it pass back to you though?
I think it does. I think you take them early, and it's not like
Now
the
you're
Uga where it skips them.
Yes, it's your go now. Sorry, I interrupted you, but yes,
Yeah.
it is your go.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you sort of you sacrifice your chance of using them when they come up in order to use them early.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next are my raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is? I'm not going to get impact hits, am I?
I don't think so, unless you leave the terrain and only charge me across an area that is not in terrain.
That would be difficult. Let's see. I've got to move a 5. If I moved up to there, oh no, that's doable. I can do that.
Yeah. I don't know why I told you that.
Because you're a sporting friend.
Much less than if you had engaged full front on, but
Yeah.
as long as you can get 2 bases in.
Yep. All right. So I will now charge.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
you don't even need to roll.
I don't need to roll, but I'd like to know how much spare wiggle room I have. It is a colossal 4.
Nice.
So I'm going to move forward 1, and then 1, 2,
3
1,
move.
and then just all the way in. And square
And
off.
that's so that's 2 bases of course diagonal, so that would
So-
make 8 impact hits.
Yep. 8
Okay.
impact hits.
So 8 impact hits hitting my armor of 4.
4. I don't have any kind of cleave, but I do have flurry, which will come into play soon.
I lose 4 guys.
Oh, wow.
It's quite good for you.
Mm.
Take resolves on 4s.
Yep.
They all stay.
Okay.
So can I take this guy from the side?
Yep.
Take him back.
You can take any apart from the 2 that are in contact.
Okay. I'll take him. What have I got now? Steel Forged. Okay. Right, now we're starting to get some interesting territory.
So where are they going to go?
I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to try and charge him through, but I know that's way too far to get in one turn and I'll get blocked. So I think impact hits.
We're having quite a just murderous little melee in the middle here. Especially with my trolls about to join in.
Yeah, let's go for it again, because I need at least, if I was to go straight, 1.5, so I need 2 on the dice. Let's give it a go. Come on, straight for the charge. Taking risks.
Okay.
No, the risk didn't pay
Oh.
off. Okay, if I charge once, am I allowed to try charging again, or am I not
I
allowed?
believe you are, yeah.
I will have to try again. Come on, don't get a 1. It's just really straightforward, isn't it? I can't turn it, no.
Yeah.
3. Okay, so this time I can make it. So all that happens is I just lose my clash action, which is kind of sucky.
But you are
again, I had to
brutes.
pick the thing for them. I'll choose the number of attacks to get the
Impact hits, yeah.
better impact hits. Yeah, I should
First
need to
time
choose
you'll
that
actually be
supremacy agreement, supremacy phase. That was weird.
Yeah.
So let's rotate like that, and then we'll go up to 9. So we'll hit to there, and then we'll flop like that.
Okay.
So 2 in, and 1 for each of the ones out. 3.
So they get 2 extra attacks?
They get 2 extra attacks each, which means they'd get 1 extra impact hit. So that brings up to 3, 6, 9 overall.
Yeah.
There is a cleave 1 and fearsome rule on.
Okay. Cleave doesn't affect impact hits. That's what brutal impact is for.
Oh yes, sorry, yeah. So you just take 9 hits.
Oh, sorry, I do. I wasn't paying attention. 9 hits.
Story of my life. I wasn't paying attention. What did you say?
On defensive 1. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
It's designed to.
6
mean,
wounds.
to be fair, saving a third of those when you needed 1 is an achievement.
That's one of those and one of those. Ooh. Oh, look at those stacked Uger. I just have to try and knock them over. Boink.
Oh, bro! My go. Or wait, no, next unit to die gets another go.
Yeah, next unit to die.
Okay. You also need to roll resolve.
I do, yes. That's true.
So you
6.
get to have another go at knocking it over.
6, wasn't it?
Yes, 6 points.
On 2s.
Slightly better resolve.
4. So that's 2 of those. And another one of those. So your shot. Hang on, let me get a nice lineup. Go for it.
Right. There's 2 actually double stacks, isn't there?
Mm. Oh.
Nice. I knocked everything over.
I think that's called a spare.
Upside dead. The one who's upside down.
Next one is Yoga.
Aha.
So he moves 6 and you are 14 inches away. I'm not sure what I should do here. I think I know what I have to do here. Yeah, I think I should focus on killing your Dragon Slayers.
Okay.
So I can either chance a charge, but I won't get the impact hits.
Or you can take a move.
I don't know, it might actually be worth just... Oh god, it's so hard putting them back where they were. It might kind of be worth chancing it, because I won't get the impact hits, but I will be able to hit with 12 attacks.
You would be able to hit with 12 attacks in the flank with resolve being re-rolled, which would be
and
nice.
Terrifying as well.
But of course, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not actually. It's a 66-33.
I need to roll 3. Because I've got a movement of 6, and I need to move 2.5 inches. You've been making a lot of courageous rolls. I feel I have to match you. Charging.
Oh! I know how that feels, having just done it myself. It's so frustrating, isn't it?
Hmm.
Being one short.
Uh,
Unless you did your... If you got a high roll on
One,
the charge, you
two,
could run
three.
forwards out of it and come into the side. Okay.
No, I'm just lumbering through the trees. I'm definitely in the cover there, though,
You are, yes.
for the purposes of being shot at by tempered sorcerers.
Mm-hmm. And
But
being charged by me if I had any beasts.
that's all I can do.
Okay.
So that's the
that
this
was
yoga
a
done.
difficult turn.
I don't seem to use Jotnar very well. Like in our previous game when I tried one, he just ended up like stuck
Lumbering
behind.
around.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
stuck behind terrain the entire game.
Okay. Sorry, whose go is it now? Stone
Yours.
Forge, these guys down here. Okay. I am going to do a march.
Oh, I've definitely opened my flank for you there.
Oh, you so did.
But I don't think you can rotate.
Well, I'm hoping that I can charge and when I reach you, be alright. So I'll have to go for a charge roll.
Alright.
I need to get out of this bottleneck either way.
Yeah.
So 3, I think that would make it.
Yeah,
so
I shouldn't have shown you my flank.
Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry, really. I can't rotate there, so I'd have to
Yeah.
rotate on... Whoa, hang on, no, how can I do this?
That's
I
what
can't
I'm
rotate
thinking.
without leaving the table. Yeah, that's odd. And I'm lagging like crazy. Okay, so... I mean, I can hit you,
Yeah.
kind of. Oh, that just jumped back. Sorry, I didn't actually do that, it was up here.
Yeah.
That's
an odd one.
I guess that will have to do, because I don't see any other way it can work.
Is that a charge?
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, it is a charge, but
I would say you've made contact and then you just square off. If that's agreeable to you.
I didn't mean to do that. What's going on?
Sorry, there's a bit of lag.
There's a bit of lag, isn't there? That sounds good to me. I would have basically tried to do that anyway, but because I couldn't rotate without tail fishing in off the end of the board, I don't know. That's a difficult one.
All right. My next one are my bow chosen A.
Okay.
These guys.
Mm-hmm.
Who are just going to open up on your steel forged.
Yeah, I think they're within half as well, aren't they?
Yep. All 3 of them are within half.
I can't really get to those guys. Because I want to. I need to get through these Huskars. Once I've killed these guys off, then I can deal with them.
Alright, so I've got 12 shots. No, 24 shots, sorry.
It's a lot of shots.
On 3s because they're taking aim.
And they are on ones do defenseless attacks, which is really
yes.
strong.
So I'll do them in 3 batches of 8.
Okay.
So, right. On 3s?
On 3s, yes.
Alright, 2. 3, 4, 5. If you want to count the ones.
Yep.
So I'm on 5 hits. 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. 2 ones.
Equations. So I'll do the 2 first quickly. I need 2s. So they both die. They take 2 wounds. And then I take 7 more. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a defensive bloody 5.
Yes, a defense of 5. So a happy defense value. I mean, I'm not even sure if I should dab to that, to be honest.
Never dab.
Okay, well, I did lose a guy. No thingy to volley.
Okay.
And then it is my go again, yes?
Yes.
Sorcerer. Now, he has fireball and he has 12-inch range.
I think you might be within that.
I think I might be. So I get to fire up to my wizard level in spells.
Mm-hmm.
I roll them, and I need to get more than 3 to score a hit. And hits have the cleave 1 rule.
Okay.
So that is 6 rolls needing 3s. Exactly down the middle.
3 wounds, just straight up.
3 runes straight up. Oh, does he only have...
He is a defensive 1.
Oh, I should have sent the Fireforged against him.
A quarter of his wounds gone.
Hmm.
Alright.
A quarter.
My trolls.
There's so many.
Okay. They have a move of 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to roll at least a 2, because I'm charging.
Okay.
At least a 2? Oh no, I'd say at least a 1.
They have a move distance of 7, yeah?
Yeah.
Hang on. You need to do it from an archer. Because you're going to have to rotate strangely. If you go straight forward...
I get a free rotate.
Yes, but you need to do it from an archer. Otherwise, when you rotate, the distance will change. This one will not be in the same position. It's going to be back here. So
No, because I can rotate on him.
Oh, of course you can. Yes, yeah, you can. Sorry, my bad. So, yes, you need 1. So, I think you've got this.
Alright. There's my free rotate.
So, barely is the answer.
And then...
Yeah, they're in.
Boom. The
Nice
big
one.
center clash.
Yeah.
Alright, do any of these guys have throwing weapons? The Blooded does, but that's it.
Okay.
So, Anarcha the Blooded.
How many attacks does he get?
He has 4 attacks. So, that's down to 2 hits for the throwing axes.
2 hits on 5s.
Yep.
Ooh, just save. You don't have any... No, you won't have Brutal Impact on the tree, I don't think.
Nope, but I do now get to clash.
You do. So you're already inspired.
Yes.
Let's see what these boys are made of.
Alright, so he's got a clash of 4. They have clash of 2. So I'll do the trolls first.
Mm-hmm.
They have 1 attack each, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
Mm-hmm.
On cleave 2.
Okay.
7 hits, hitting on 3s, I think?
Yes. If you've got
hitting on 3s.
Not cleave 2, sorry, if you've got a clash of 2.
4 hits.
That's 4 ones on so
3.
you say cleave 2?
Yeah.
So
1 wound.
1 wound. It's not too bad.
Roll your resolve for that one.
Sure. They have a resolve of... What do they have a resolve of? 4.
4.
So he fails. And takes an extra wound.
And now Anarcha the Blooded. He hits on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
And he has 4 attacks. Also has cleave 2.
Okay. Hits on 5s. Well,
wow.
It counts. Cleave 2, so hitting on... Or saving on 3s, sorry.
Yep.
Ooh, 2 more wounds, and I'll roll my resolve on them.
Okay.
So a resolve of 4.
Ooh.
And 1 more. So I go back down to 1, and a guy disappears.
How many did you start this turn with? Was it 4 or 5? Okay, so it's not quite broken.
Not quite, no. You need to kill 1 more.
Okay. Well, that's my trolls.
Cool. Mine go. Tempered Steel Sheeper. So he's going to cast a spell. Or attempt to.
His face looks really weird.
On the picture?
No, just on the model. It's like he's got a really black eye and a void instead of the other eye.
Oh, yeah.
And a big nose. Anyway, sorry, I'm just insulting Bolin.
Better than nothing.
Better than no nose.
Face.
Yeah, a lot of Vikings don't have noses.
No. Okay, so if I hone blades, I just need to roll it and get a 3 on any of the dice, and I have 5 dice to roll, and they get +1 clash.
Okay. Who are you using this on?
This is going on the... I could do it on the Fire Forged, or I could do it on the Thanes. Let's go with the Thanes. Put it on the Thanes.
Okay.
Have I used the Thanes yet? Can't remember.
You have not.
I have not, so I'll put it on the Thanes. Just need to get a 3 on any of these dice, or less than a 3 on any of the dice. Oh, I thought I wasn't going to do it then. So they have +1 clash, which means they have been given...
like a fury? Just give them a fury to note it?
Yeah, that will do.
+1 clash. If we... Hang on. There.
Okay. That works for me. He can't do anything more, so over to you.
Okay. Anarch of the Blooded. There is nothing he can do because there's no characters. So
Okay.
over to you.
Back to me. Now I get my Fire Forged.
Ooh.
Now, the Fire Forged are going to do the same thing as last time, I think. They're going to inspire and then shoot into your Huskarls.
You mean take aim?
Take aim, not inspire, yes.
Okay.
So they will get their full number of shots, 12.
Mm-hmm.
The Steel Shaper also has 4 attacks, but I'll do the Fire Forged first. They get the armor piercing 2, so...
Yep. So they hit on 3s.
They're hitting on 3s, yes. 6,
Ooh.
exactly down the middle again.
You didn't roll any 3s.
I didn't.
I do love the way it orders them in ascending order. That's really handy.
It is really useful. Yeah, so that's 6 hits on 2 armor piercing.
All right, which means I have 2 defense because shields on the front and Dweghom.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 hits on 2s.
Ooh,
3 wounds.
it's not too bad. And then I get 4 shots from the Sorcerer hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Nice, all 4 hit,
Nice.
and no modifier, so...
Okay, on 4 on 4s.
1 more.
Okay. Well, you go into the dead pile. Ping.
Slowly flips over. Okay, you'll go, yeah.
My last card is Jarl Haster. Again, nothing he can do because there are no characters in the combat.
Last 2. Hold Thanes.
With their +1 clash.
Yes. So they will also inspire... Actually, what's their resolve? Hold Thanes. Resolve 3. Ooh. And what's the negative if I fail on the combat reform?
I think you take a hit per...
It's per stand or something. Fighting reform. If your regiment makes a fighting reform, it suffers a wound for each of its stands in contact with an enemy regiment. Once any casualties have been removed, so any casualties...
Yeah, it just suffers a wound, it doesn't take a hit.
So yeah, that means you can't take saves against it, doesn't it?
Yeah, you would just take 2 wounds.
Yep. If I fail...
Mm-hmm. Which is about a 50-50.
And I would lose those 2 guys. But, should I succeed,
the 2 guys can hit.
The 2 guys can hit, but they get 1 anyway. So the difference would be 1 attack. So no, I'm not going to do it. I will take my 9 attacks, and I'll be happy with that. Okay, so 9s. I'll inspire instead, so they'll be hitting on 5s this time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's quite a buff. And I just rolled so many 6s. 5 attacks. Yeah, 5 attacks with cleave 1.
Cleave 1.
Hitting on your flank.
So they're at 2. Because of 2 normally, plus the Dweghom, which is cancelled out.
Mm-hmm.
On 2s.
Oh, that was good.
I did lose a stand, though.
Lose a stand. But you do take another resolve. And
I do. I always forget the resolve.
Yeah, I'm reminding you lots, but I don't mind.
3, but I have to re-roll it.
Yes. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
It's both 6s.
Alright, so I lose another guy. Do you want to flick the deaden?
I will. Nice.
I like this one Dragon Slayer. It's like, yes, I'm the guardian of hell. You see all these dead people? I killed them all. Because he is a rampant liar, and it is your last card.
It is my last card. I think it's a character. No, it's not. It's the whole Balliste.
Oh. You're
The one dude. Come on, bro. One clash. Needing a 2. Nah, he misses.
Okay.
I'm sure that guy's just sat there crying.
Well,
His friends around him.
end of the turn, you get a victory point for killing my Uga.
Yes, that's the first time I've had a victory point on this series.
That makes me feel so bad, man.
It's alright, this game has been pretty low scoring up to now, so...
Yeah.
Next few turns. Everything's going to die.
Yeah, I think so. Now we've got into this massive fight in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I think everything apart from our ranged units are now in combat. Alright, turn 6. Create your command deck.
Done. I have 9.
I have 8.
Yes.
So I get... Ooh.
I got a 6! Yeah! I get to go first!
Okay.
Right, okay. So, same as last time, I've chosen to go with my Ray first. Now I can choose what I want to hit with or attack with first.
Making full use of that Turn the Tide draw event.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Don't forget you have got your supremacy ability should you want to use that.
I do. What of your army has armor piercing or cleave? These guys have cleave, don't they?
The trolls have cleave. The Uga had. Jotnar has 1.
Okay. I will use that now, I think. So I'll activate that command ability in this command phase.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
Welcome. So you only get to do that once per game.
I do. So he is used now. I'm going to activate, first of all, the... I think I'm going to go with the Stone Forged.
Okay.
And try and attack your flank. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll on the Stone Forged a resolve check and try and do a combat reform.
Okay.
Come on, less than a 5. Yeah. Okay, so I can do it freely. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this one to the front again.
That makes sense.
Just to make it less long, more. Okay, then I can make a normal clash, and I will do 4, 8, 9, 10 attacks, and I'll do the Temper Sorcerer afterwards.
Okie dokie.
10 attacks. So, Stone Forged are clashing on 3s. Any 1s,
What's Relentless Blows?
any 1s become 2 attacks.
Oh, wow.
Or double hits on 1s, sorry.
Yeah.
So, that is...
For... How much did you need, sorry?
8. I get 8 hits. I got 3s. 4
okay.
2s and 2 1s. So the 2 1s double up.
8 hits with no cleave or anything.
They do not have cleave, no.
Alright, so I have 8. I need to get 8 1s.
8 1s.
I got no 1s. That's bad.
Wait, hang on. How have you got up to that many wounds?
He's got 12.
But didn't you take away 3?
Sorry?
You're up on 11. Oh, did you just add to it?
You can add. Yeah, I added 5.
I just completely blanked on that. You need to roll resolve now.
Yeah, I do.
Re-roll on resolve.
He's dead, isn't he? Yoga is 100% dead.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that you can definitely make those.
Yeah, Yoga is dead.
Yeah. That often happens when something gets a flank hit.
Yoga!
I feel like he probably would have gone sideways onto your guys, but never mind.
Yoga! Drown yourself.
In the pool. We should just leave him just gently lying.
Well, isn't that that's a Warhammer thing, isn't it? That there's like a fallen giant template. So when a giant dies, yeah, you got to flick him to get him to fall over. When a giant dies, you leave a fallen giant template.
Yeah, they have the same thing in Titanicus, the giant game rule, where Titans can explode, fall over, and stuff, and they can like crush buildings and destroy terrain around them when they fall over. So that can be really fun on a board game to play. If you're playing like an dense city, you've got to literally walk through buildings to get to where you want to go, or blow them up, and then you fall over into buildings and lots of destruction.
Poor Yoga. He was so old
and so big.
Right.
Really
I guess
do it.
we just have to
did
move
he?
on.
Did he?
No, he did nothing. He did nothing at all. Because
I'm sorry.
That is just my track record with Jotnar. He's the second Jotnar I've had, and the other one just wandered around and didn't want to come back. So it was him up first. He's dead now. So instead, I get the Bow Chosen A.
Okay, I'm very glad that I picked them, because I was torn between choosing the Steel Forged.
Right, I think I'd say I do have a shot with them, but I'm going to go for the Hold Thanes because they're all unobscured.
Oh yeah, I'd say they're unobscured on the Hold Thanes.
Let's just check the range.
The range obscures it though.
True.
So you can have either the same number of shots on Thanes or Steel Forged, or potentially even Dragon Slayers.
No, I don't think they have line of sight through them.
No, true.
Like, at least one of my units can see that.
Yeah. Oh, your pick.
Alright, I'm going to go with the Steel Forged.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm going to go with the Thanes. I changed my mind. Thanes. Definitely 100% Thanes.
Okay.
12 shots on the Thanes. So take aim and shoot on 3s.
Ones, of course, go straight through armor. So that's 3 hits and 1 on evasion. So I'll take the 1 on evasion first.
You have no evasion.
They have 0 evasion, so they do not get that. One guy just dies. And then I take 3
How does it work
hits.
with the shield?
Pardon, sorry?
How does it work with the shield? Because the shield just adds 1 to the defense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just says they have a defense value of 0 for the...
Yeah, I assume it just does go straight through it.
Yeah, I think the idea is they aim around it. They're aiming for your eyes and things at that range somehow. But yeah, that's still good. 4, 2 more guys die, but it's volley, so no one runs away. He returns to 3, and these guys are left.
Okie dokie.
My go. Next up, who are they? The Steel Forged. Okay, how does regeneration work?
Regeneration, it's a draw event, so when I draw them, they regain... essentially, their wound thing is completely emptied. So they've got 2 wounds per model, and also all of their stands refill.
Wait, hang on, the stands will refill? So
Yeah.
I have to kill entire stands and entire models?
Yes, and if I have no sort of waiting wounds and I'm missing a stand, I can instead regain a stand.
Okay.
It's tough. It's very tough.
That's a hard one. Okay, so I'm going to make a strategic choice. And
To
I'm gonna
run away?
take 9 hits on Raiders.
Okay.
The trolls completely, because there's no point hitting them, really. I'm not going to survive long enough to make an impact, I don't think.
Well, I can only gain 1 stand back per turn.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, if you're refilling stands, I can hit you with 2 guys. I mean, I might get I could kill 2 stands, 3 stands, but it depends on.
You need to do at least 8 wounds of damage a turn to stay even.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think I can do that with these 3 Steel Forged. Maybe I could with the Dragon Slayers.
Well, your Steel Forged have 4 attacks and cleave 1.
That is true. Yeah, okay. Well, let's split it the other way then. So we'll go 1 Steel Forged attacking the Raiders and 8 attacks on the Trolls.
Okay, which do you want to do first?
Take some risks. We'll hit the Trolls first. Let's see how it turns out.
Okay.
We probably should use your regeneration rule, shouldn't we? Really, rather than me just going, I don't want to use that. So 6 attack.
Did you inspire first?
I would have inspired. So what am I actually hitting on?
On
I don't
3s.
think I'm hitting on. Yeah, 3s, not 6s. Wow. Wait, hang on, I forgot to do my flux. So I can clash 2 higher. I would have chosen to clash 2 higher, I imagine. So
okay.
So 6 hits still.
All right. So 6 hits on the Trolls, who have a defense of 1 because it's 2 minus 1 for the thingy. So 6 on 1s.
Nice, 2 saves. 2
4 wounds.
4 gone. 4 resolve.
I will get the wound tracker out.
Oh, of course. They got 2 wounds each, didn't they?
Yeah. Not going to make the mistake again.
No.
So resolve on 2s.
Ooh,
okay.
What absolute luck.
That is enough to kill off a stand.
Yeah, now if I can do 1 more damage to that before the end of the turn, then that stand cannot come back.
True.
But if I do not, then that stand will come back at the start of the next turn. Whatever, it does mean that you have less attacks this turn.
So, what are you going for now?
I will have Steelforge do his attacks on the Raiders.
I don't think my Raiders have actually done any clashes yet.
Did they charge? They charged the Steelforge, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah. So that's 4 hits on cleave 1.
So I think, yeah, that's 4 dudes dead.
4 dudes dead. 4 resolves.
And I have to remove 2 from one of these, so I'm going to go for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And, 4 resolve, haven't I?
Yeah.
On 2s. 1 more dead. Into the dead part.
Oh, you
did I?
The one selected on the board.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll pop them slightly back together.
Sorry about that, guys.
1 on the steel forged.
Always double check where you got selected. Okay. My next one are the Bochosen B. Right, how does Yogga's corpse play into this? As far as line of sight goes.
I would just ignore it.
Okay.
Line of sight. Just pretend it's not really there. And we'll move it away if it gets in the way.
I will shoot at the Dragon Slayers with all 4.
Okay.
Are they still within the front?
Yeah, there's more than half the unit is really, isn't it?
Yep. Or more than half of the stand at least.
More than half a stand, yeah.
Alright, so that is 6 inches, so 8 shots.
Yep.
On. Take aim, of course, so hitting on 3s.
1 goes straight through.
And then 4 more hits.
4 more. Dragon Slayers have a evade of 2.
Which is absurd.
It's very quick. He dodged, somehow.
Oh.
And 4 more attacks, saving on 4s. Oh, 2 save, 2 go. Okay, what's next? Dragon Slayers!
You know, I'm surprised I'm still using my Bochosen this late in the game. Usually the archers are just taken out early.
Mm-hmm. I think you've been a bit more strategic with, especially this unit here, the positioning of them. And this unit just had such a good survivability. I just couldn't If we'd actually used them with the correct number of wounds,
Yeah, they'd probably be in better shape.
nearly double strength, I think.
Yeah.
So that's just, well, unfortunate and user error, isn't it, really?
Yeah. So your Dragon Slayers are presumably going to kill my Raiders?
I'm going to hit the Raiders, yeah. So they will get 5 hits with the Dragon Slayers.
Mm-hmm.
And clashing on 5s because of Inspire.
Yep.
So that's 5 hits. Cleave,
Ooh.
naturally, that basically just means they're cutting people in half with every swing.
Yeah, so that's 5's just straight up dead.
Mm. And then you need to take 5 resolve. I would take the resolve beforehand.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. On 2s. Right, there's 4 more dead. So they're all gone.
Everyone. That is everyone. Yay! Another unit down. Look at me go.
Alright, do you want to flick them on?
I do want to flick them on, yeah. Might do them individually, though.
Okay.
Right, let's see how fast I can do this.
Not very impressive.
Ah, okay, I'll try again later.
Okay. Alright. Huskarls.
Bring it.
Okay. I'm just going to have to inspire and clash. There's no way a combat reform would end up well for me. Even if I did manage to make the reform, I'd just get flank charged again or just shot in the flank. So either way.
But if you made a combat reform, the most you could lose is 2 men.
True.
It depends whether or not you want to make the. Obviously, your leader gets the hits against the Thanes.
I don't see the advantage of it really.
I don't think there is one, to be honest. I would just fight as you are and hit me head on, because then you'll take your shields will take my fire force
exactly
shots either way, won't they?
I think that's really helping keep them alive. You've got your last shooter unit, and I'm just tanking him with the shields.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, Jarl Hasta is going to attack all of his things on the Hold Thanes. So Inspire and then Clash 4 with 7 attacks. On 4s. Ooh, 4 hits.
4 hits.
He has no cleave.
I'm sorry, this was on the Thanes, wasn't it? So they're
on the Thanes. On 4s.
4, because they have a shield.
Yep.
1 guy.
And the 5 Huskarls on the whole Ballistae.
Come on, dude, you can do it.
I'm going to kill that guy.
You will, eventually.
I'm going to kill him so hard. So 5 hits on 4s. Yeah.
Okay, right. Here we go. Whole Ballistae, defense of 3. Oh, it would have been so good if he held that, but he didn't.
Bloody finally! Okay.
He's gone!
Your first bloody unit on the board is now dead.
I can say the same for yours. Your first unit on the board is not dead.
He's still cracking on. Over to you.
My go. Okay.
Oh, I can take that off.
So,
now.
I think it might be, the Stoneforge. So it's your go again.
Stoneforge is still alive.
They already
they went early, didn't they?
Yeah, so back to you.
Raiders are dead.
Ah, savage.
So instead it is my trolls.
Okay.
Okay. This is beginning to look really hairy in the middle here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think
Now,
your left flank is the most hairy.
It's crumbled. It is gone. I have got a single archer hiding in the bushes.
A single archer hiding in the bushes.
I've got like 4 dudes who are like, look, we're the bow chosen, but oh my god, why did they choose us for this? We just had to watch Yoga die. He's been with the clan for 72 years.
This battle's not going as they intended.
No, Yoga had a retirement plan. You okay?
He killed me with that one.
Okay, I'm just going to inspire and clash against the Steel Forged.
Yeah, before I die.
So first of all, draw event. I get my trolls back. Boom. I assume I can put him anywhere, can't I?
Sorry.
No,
Hang on, what? Why are you doing that now? It's a draw event, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why I thought that. I thought it was like a supremacy ability.
No, this one's specifically a draw event.
I knew I shouldn't have done that. Why did I bother doing that?
I'm wondering if I should put it there.
I think you can put it there. I think that is allowed.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Get the extra attack. So they have 1 attack each. So first of all, they will inspire to hit with clash of 3.
Okay.
So I have got 4, 8, 9, 10 trolls.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 troll hits on 3s.
Ooh.
4 hits.
4. Okay, that's not too bad.
Cleave 2.
Okay, reduced to cleave 1 this turn because
Oh yeah, true.
my special 1. So they are lasting on 4s. Yeah, so that's all right. Ooh, not quite good enough.
And Anarka the Blooded.
Sorry.
He has got 4 attacks on 5. Oh, that of course you're.
Sorry, they did pass, so that's fine.
I always forget the resolve. 4 attacks on 5s with Anarka.
Ooh. He's a strong lad.
The Blooded is actually sort of the upgraded version of the Jarl, essentially. He's just got better stats in every way.
Okay.
Is he, a lot of ways.
Is he supposed to be like a higher ruler, or is he more of a combat leader?
I honestly don't know. I take him to be a combat leader, whereas the Jarl is like in charge of the clan.
Yeah.
How many hits was that? Sorry. On 5, so 3 hits.
3 hits.
On cleave 1. It would be cleave 2, so
okay,
it's down to
cleave 1 now. Okay. Wow, okay.
Ooh.
So, removing a person.
Okay. Can I flick him on?
You can, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, see your doom. Pew!
Oh, sorry, okay, because I was rotating it weirdly.
Pew! Oh,
we nearly went in? No, not quite.
Not quite into the tree. And that is it for my trolls.
Sweet. What is next? The Tempered Steel Shaper. Okay. Who am I going to hit with? I'm going to have to hit the Thanes, I think, with the spell.
Sorry, I just have to quickly note this. That is a really nice design on the back of this Huskarl's cloak.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love the Nord models, and once I've finished painting the 100 Kingdoms that I have... Actually, here's a quick update. Here's how they're getting on. Once I finish with them, I'm definitely collecting Nords, because I just love them. I love the models.
Anyway, sorry. I need to roll 5 dice. Is it 5 dice? Yes, it's 5 dice. I need to get more than a 3 to give +1 clash to my Thanes. That means they get +4 clash, right?
Oh, wait. What?
No, they get +1 clash.
I don't know.
For the turn on my
Okay.
boys.
I think the reason you get so many rolls is because on bigger units you need to roll more successes.
You do, yeah.
Like scaling difficulty.
Thing, yeah. It does say it's a scaling spell, but obviously they're only small.
Right.
So.
I think it's like up to 3 stands you need 1 success, 4 to 6 you need 2. I don't know, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Like the extra resolve.
Something along those lines. That's him done. So over to you. I have 4 cards left.
Anarka can do nothing.
Okay. Back to me then. Thanes. 6 attacks. Clashing on 5s. I think, is that right? Yes, 5s, because +1, then +1 again for an Inspire.
Yep.
Come on, lads. There we go. 6 hits. They have Cleave 1.
Cleave 1.
2s, I think.
Yeah, on 2s, because it's hitting in the side. I assume the Jarl does have a shield. The Jarl doesn't have a shield. Oh no, it doesn't matter, does it?
Doesn't
Because that's
matter,
just for jewels.
Just take it on the unit, yeah.
Just panicked for a moment. How many was it? Sorry,
6 even. Sorry, all of them hit.
6
Yeah, all of them hit. So
on
6
twos.
hits.
Oh, 5 wounds. So I'll just roll the morale.
7 of them left, isn't there?
On 3s, re-rolled. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I just lost everyone.
That's everyone. So your Jarl gets to make a last-ditch slaying attempt to try and kill as many of mine as possible.
Is it all of his attacks?
All of his attacks made on a unit of your choice, which obviously is going to have to do the things, I'm afraid.
This is die fighting. When your character goes down, they just make all of their attacks against an adjacent enemy. So, 7 attacks on 3s.
Yep.
That's 4 hits. Not enough to... Oh, maybe enough to kill you if you roll poorly on stuff. He has no cleave.
No cleave, okay. 4 it requires for me. Ooh, 2 saves, 2 down, so I'll take 2 more inspires as well.
Morale. You just call everything inspire.
Call everything whatever the hell I want, don't I? Okay, so those guys do stay. Whoops. These guys don't. Yep.
Hang on, I just want to... Oh, God. It's hard. You can't look up.
No, you can't. You can look down, though.
Yeah. As I looked down upon the field of battle on which I died, I thought to myself, what a wonderful world. And then I got flicked into oblivion. Oh, shh.
Where the hell did that go? Did you hit the little
I
thing
did.
Side?
I flicked him, and he smashed into the statue.
Look, you broke its head off. Bro,
Oh,
you gotta be careful with these not real war games.
Jarl Hasta.
Well, I mean, that looks like Valhalla to me.
Oh, bloody hell. Right.
Well, I think you broke my unit.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yay!
So you can then kill that in this
Wait,
turn.
are the hold things heavy?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I just completed a secondary objective.
Oh, nice.
Feast of Crows. This objective is completed instantly when a friendly regiment breaks or shatters an enemy regiment of at least 1 class higher.
Oh, nice.
So he's a medium, and he broke a heavy.
Hmm.
That's that 1 victory point is real consolation when you get 3 for killing Hasta.
Yeah. You're going to need that extra 1.
All right. So you have your last 3 cards.
I do. I have 1 card that is the Fireforged. Now, obviously, I'm no longer where I thought it was going to be, so I'm just going to march forward, I think, and shoot at something. The Bow Chosen, what defense do they have, please?
They have a defense of 1.
Defense of 1.
And no evasion.
Trolls have a defense of 2, don't they?
Yes. I only have Bow Chosen and Trolls left.
Okay. 1, 2.
I forgot to flick this stuff into the dead.
So they can hit there. They can't hit there. They can't hit there. They can hit them. Let me say that.
Yep.
That's in. He has a range of 20, so he's not no real problem hitting them. So I'm going to say that, seeing as these guys can't hit anything else, I'm just going to shoot these front 2 at these guys.
Okay.
So I am at half range. No, half the models on the stand, sorry. So 2 from the Fireforged, and the Tempered Steel Shaper gets his 4 attacks because he's got a barrage of 4.
Yep.
Yes.
But he's also at half shots.
No, because half shots due to range is half the number of models on the stand that can shoot, and there's only one on the stand. It doesn't half his attacks. It's not the same as the impact hit.
Yeah.
It's slightly different. 2 shots, first of all, with a volley of 2. Unlikely to hit anything, but did somehow.
1 hit.
With a cleave of 2, so...
they do have 2 wounds each, though, so...
And then I get 4 shots with the wizard. He's hitting on 3s. He gets 1 more, but he doesn't have any cleave or armor piercing, so you can take a save.
So I get a defensive 1. And that's another loss. So, yep, 1 dead.
Okay, then I'm on to my next unit. Tempered Sorcerer. He can unfortunately only hit the Bow Chosen. So
he will be obscured, though.
Yes, because he's shooting in, that's okay.
But didn't we just go through this, that doesn't make a difference?
It doesn't make a difference to him because he's firing spells. He's using Fireball, so it just hits 1 hit per success.
Okay.
And I get 5 rolls, needing 3s. No, I don't. I get 6 rolls, needing 3s, so I'll roll just 1 more. That was 3 hits.
3 hits. 3 hits.
3 hits, yeah.
Anything on that?
1.
Okay, so that's 3 more wounds. So 2 of them are dead.
But no resolve, so they're okay. And my last unit is my Ballistae, which is gone.
Yay! Alright, end of the turn then. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victory points. Because you get 2 for killing the Warlord, plus 1 for the command card itself. So you are now very close.
I am close. I am happy with that. I haven't even completed any secondary objectives yet.
I get 1. Create your command deck for turn 7. My deck is going to be very, very, very small. Oh, my Huskars are dead as well. So you get that as well. So you're up to 7.
Okay, I need 1 more then.
If you kill my Bow Chosen, if you kill that anything, if you kill anything or complete a secondary objective, you win.
Well, I think then you need to run away then. I think you need to run with the Bow Chosen and push on with the trolls and the other. Sorry, the Bow Chosen B needs to pull back and just hope that they can survive, I guess. Okay, I am ready. Oops.
All right.
Pulled a card up.
You've got 8 to my 4.
Yes. Okay, so you get +1. You got a 3, I rolled a 1. There you go.
All right.
Go first.
My first one up on my Bow Chosen B. First action is going to be a reform to turn the hell around. Second action is running away.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be enough. But that's all I can do with them.
My first card is my Steel Forged.
Okay.
Didn't think this through. Could have done something different. My bad. You'll see in a second. They'll just make an attack straight up. I don't think there's much else they can do, is there?
No, not really.
8 attacks.
On 3s.
3s, yes, because clash. Wait, no, hang on.
Oh, you're not inspiring?
I'm going to inspire, yes. However, I'm going to do, because I've got my flux power, I'm going to make it on attacks this time. So I get 12 attacks on 3 clash. Hopefully, that'll make a difference. Told you it'd be situational. Otherwise, it'd be clash default. That sucked.
4 hits.
So 4 hits.
And you've got Cleave 1.
And Fearsome. Fearsome obviously doesn't do anything just yet.
Leaving me with Defensive 1.
3 wounds even, because they're obviously
so I will take 1 off him.
Your resolve, 3 resolve.
Oh, yeah. Again, I always forget resolve.
It's okay.
2s. Oh, 2 more wounds. Alright.
You'll go.
Bow Chosen A. I'm shooting your Hold Thanes. I want to wipe them out.
Okay.
So I have one fewer, so I now have 11 guys shooting twice each.
22 shots.
No.
Oh, no, of course.
Because you're out. Yep. So 11 shots. Take aim first and shoot on 3s.
Mm-hmm. 3 go straight through the armor.
And another 2 hit beyond that.
Yes. So I'll roll my 2 hits. I don't get any resolve. Not resolve, sorry. I don't get any evasion.
Mm-hmm.
So, they save.
So you lose 3 guys? Whew.
Madness.
Alright. Over to you.
I am now choosing my Reg. Again, this was so I could choose an option. I wasn't sure if you were going to do that.
Well, if I didn't, it would just be throwing in the towel.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to do it first, that was all.
Yeah.
So I could activate him, and try and spell them down. I could charge them.
Yeah, you're within range of spells.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the charge. See if I can get a clash in on the Dragon Slayers.
Okay.
So, 5 inches movement plus 2.
Yep, you make it.
Yeah. And one guy goes, the other guys don't. Just
one,
runs on its own.
One stand of them could kill those 2.
They're just like, yeah, we can get him. So I'll get 5 attacks, and then more from the old Ray. Oh yeah, of course they got cleave 4, haven't they?
Yeah. So if you get the hits, I'm dead.
Auto inspire clash 2 hits
on 5s.
This is 5s, so that's 5 hits.
Yeah. You win.
Smashed. I win.
Go on, then do the final flick into the dead pile.
Okay. Right, hang on. I've got to take a run up for this one.
Don't do it too hard.
I don't know what's that doing, but it looks really weird on my screen. Nothing happened.
Oh, nice hit. Very nice hit. And very good game.
Yeah, that was good. At the start, honestly, I would have put my money on the other way.
I think... You see, this is only my second game as the Nords. In the last one, again, the Jotnar did very little, and the Jotnar is expensive.
Yes.
He's he's only 155. But still, that's 155 for nothing.
Yeah, like my Ballistae, for example, they're 150, and although they managed to actually stall you for a little bit, that is quite useful, they managed to do that, but they're pretty much useless at actually dealing damage.
I think where I went wrong was I charged my Huskars, who are quite a defensive unit. They're the most, probably apart from maybe the Trolls, they're the most defensive unit I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I charged them off, and they just got bogged down in an endless combat, never facing anything head-on.
Yeah.
And none of my other guys could get up there in time to help them, partially because of the rock, frankly.
Yeah. I do think that charge forward, I can see what you were trying to do, but because I had my Automator up here, it negated any gains you had made. So that is a really strong move, and something that I will be using in future to get as far forward as possible to just prevent them, like just stopping them from gaining ground. So, I think that went well for the... Hang on, I can't remember the name of my warlord now. Where is he at?
Vakris.
Orlik Vakris. So the Vakris family has retaken some land against the Nords.
But yeah, there's a good game. I really enjoy this this model system. So thank you very much for watching. Let us know if there are any ways that you think we can improve. I mean, there are clearly ways. I didn't know that one of my units had 2 wounds per model for a start. But that sort of thing comes from practice and reading the rules more thoroughly. But if you think we've misinterpreted any rules, please do let us know. I'd love to sort of know the proper way to play a lot of this. Many of these things we have house rules or our own interpretations, and we just sort of go with those because that's what we think is fair. Thank you very much. Let us know if you want to see more of this, which armies you'd like to see. Subscribe to the channel for more Conquest and other tabletop content. Thank you very much, Charlie, for taking part.
No problem. Glad to beat you.
And we will catch you later.
Bye-bye.